All right, I'm back. I'm back. It's been a while. It's been a while. But the thing is, market conditions in March, for some reason, they're just dead. Like, I took my second trade this whole month a few days ago. So, yeah, man, that's basically it. There were literally no trades, no setups. And if there was a setup, then it would be out of my kill zone. And I obviously only like to take high quality trades. And also a few days ago, I was sick. My voice was actually gone. It actually came back like yesterday. So yeah, man. But anyways, let's get straight into the trade. So I took a trade last week on Thursday, and yeah, the trade before that was like 2 weeks ago. So anyway, let's get straight into the trade. So like I said, this month market conditions they're really not the best. So normally I would have like a higher time frame bias, like on the 4 hour time frame or on the daily time frame. But in this case, there was like it's just a consolidation, so it was very tricky to understand the narrative, right? But on the 1 hour time frame, we did see some nice things. So what I managed to see or find is first of all a very nice family gap on the 1 hour time frame, and we had equal highs and equal lows. So market conditions weren't the best, but me seeing this like market structure here, this looks pretty good, right? And this was actually in New York. Normally I don't take trades in New York, but in this case I did because the market structure was just too nice, and I was also on the charts at the time. Yeah, man. So at the time, price was around here. Yeah, it was around here. And I was actually expecting for price to take these lows out, these equal lows, and then immediately seek this liquidity here, like equal highs and then a 5 week gap right above. It's too perfect, right? We can't the market ain't gonna let that chill in it. So yeah, so I was basically waiting for price to take this low out or these lows out and then form a market structure shift to the upside and target these equal highs and even this family gap as my last take profit. Now, normally a trade like this would be high probability, at least in my case, at least in my eyes. But there were two things that kind of made it lower quality which I didn't like, but I did take it into consideration. The first one was that, like I said, there was not really a bias on the higher time frame. Well, there was, but it was kind of tricky to understand. So there wasn't really a bias, or I didn't really have a bias, at least. That was one thing. And the reason why I don't like to trade New York is because first of all, I do other stuff in the afternoon, and second, like I feel like in New York you've got a lot of news. Like most of the time during London, there aren't that many news. There are sometimes, but not as many as New York. So that's why I tend to stay away from New York. So at this time as well, like price, this was around 8:30, like almost around 8:30 a.m. New York time. So there was actually PPI news at the time. So I didn't want to enter before. I was actually waiting for PPI to do its thing and then enter. So I was actually expecting or hoping that PPI would just take these lows out and then immediately just seek liquidity here, right? And that's exactly what happened as well. On the 5 minute time frame, right? You can already see this gigantic wick here. This was PPI news. And yeah, this is basically what I wanted to see. Price price just took out these lows, swept these lows, and then I was looking for price to immediately reverse so I could enter and target those highs. So yeah, as you can see, like price just swept, like it was a very quick sweep. Like that's exactly what I wanted to see. Very quick sweep, market structure shift, and then enter off one of these family gaps. Normally, I would have entered around here, but because of news, because of PPI, there was just so much volume, and the risk to ratio, like, it was not worth it at all. So I put my limit on the lowest family gap instead. But as you guys can see, I put my limit here. Price came back. So after taking this low out, price obviously formed a market structure shift. I really thought it was gonna like go into the direction I wanted to, right? But it just it was just like nope, reversed and took me out of the trade. And yeah, once again, I'm not really too surprised because there was news and all of these other stuff, so it wasn't as high quality as it should have been because obviously market structure was very good. So yeah, man, that was actually the trade. And also I like knowing like since it was during or after PPI and all of these other stuff, I entered the trade with like a small lot size, so I didn't really lose much. Not anything that could hurt me, anyways, right? So yeah, man, that was the trade I took after 2 weeks, 3 weeks almost. We'll see if we still get trade this month, because yeah, man, there's just nothing going on. But I feel like my discipline is getting tested, and I'm doing well, to be honest. I'm not forcing trades. I'm not, because right now I'm just chilling, right? If the market ain't giving me no setups, then I'm not gonna force myself to take any, right? So yeah, man. I'll see you guys again when I have another trading opportunity. It might be this month still, it might not be. We'll see. But anyways, peace.